Alright guys, so I just recently got a new pair of skate shoes. I got Adidas, they're my favorite shoes at the moment. These ones are the Adidas Premier. I've skated this exact same shoe before. My first ever time getting Adidas, I got this exact pair of shoes. And I really liked how they skated, obviously enough to get another pair of the exact same ones. All black with the white stripes and the gum on the bottom. This is a suede shoe. The only shoes that I like to skate are suede and leather. My original plan for this video to break in these shoes was to see how many dolphin flips it would take to rip the lace on these shoes. But after a while of thinking about it, I don't really think I want to rip a brand new lace on a pair of shoes, at least on the first day. It would have been interesting for sure, but I would just rather break them in normally. Also, I don't know if you guys could tell right here on the top of the tongue, I actually cut it because it was pretty long. Adidas actually has models of shoes, like mainly the boost knits, that have a super long tongue, and they have a space where you could cut it if you don't want the long tongue. These were not one of those models. You weren't supposed to cut the tongue, but it was just a little too long for my liking, so I decided to cut it anyways. My last pair of skate shoes were also Adidas, but I think they were the boost knits Volk. Both pairs broke in super quick, but I didn't really like the boost knits as much as I like these, even though I think I skated the boost knits a little bit longer. But the actual bottom of the shoe, the sole on the boost knits, just felt too thin. It felt like I was basically barefoot just touching the ground. And trust me, it felt great for board feel and staying low to the ground, but when you land primo down an 8 stair when you're wearing those, it doesn't feel too good. So I'm gonna head over to the park right now. I'm in Piru. I'm gonna see how long it takes me to break these in. I do remember, like I said, these breaking in somewhat quick. And then after the session, I'll go ahead and get into the title of the video. Alright guys, I've done front Smith on this hubba once before, and I also 180'd out. I remember eating shit like my back truck clipping the first time I tried it. So I'm pretty hesitant to go for it right now, but I'm having a good session so far. Let's see if I can do this. Oh shit, I went for it. Holy fuck. Oh. I do the same tricks every time I come to Piru for a YouTube video, and it gets so annoying to me when I'm editing, and I'm sure when you guys are watching it. So I finally got something sort of new that you guys haven't seen. That's what I don't want to do. Oh shit! There we go. Oh my god. Oh shit! Oh,
oh no!
Ah. That was sketchy. That was a little better. Now I'm gonna go fake it.
Yeah!
Oh, wait, one more, back to back.
Oh, let's go!
There we go. Alright, wait. For all you guys.
Yes! Nice one!
I'm convinced that these shoes right here are magical. They gave me balls out of nowhere to try some tricks down that. You thought I was gonna do a late back sex change, huh? Well, you were wrong. I gotta do new tricks. Fuck, no, gosh, damn it. Fuck! Hurt my toe on that primo and knocked over my tripod. Wow. Proceeds to put the tripod in the exact same spot.
1 hour later.
Alright, so that was a super fun session in Piru. Now I'm here at this little fly ground spot in Fillmore, and I'm going to be talking about 5 tips that'll help you guys win a game of skate. So a couple of the tips that I'm about to tell you guys might just seem like common sense to you guys, but they will definitely increase your chances of winning a game of skate if you keep them in mind before the game. So this first one is definitely a tip that you guys should think about before the game of skate. So this one probably isn't as helpful for just like a spontaneous game of skate at the park with your friend. But tip number 1 is you want to know your opponent's tricks. You want to know what they're going to throw on offense that you're going to have to do on defense. So say there's a game of skate contest next week, and you looked at the bracket and you have to play your homie first round, and you know from watching him skate at the park and in previous game of skates that he does a lot of double flips. then that means you have about a week to work on your double flips. This next one also might seem like common sense, but if you win the Rochambeau and you go first on offense, then you probably want to start out with more basic tricks and then work your way up to the harder, more difficult ones. Pretty much everybody does this in games of skates for obvious reasons. They start out with like a kick flip or a tray flip, and then they work their way up to the bangers. You don't want to start at the game your very first trick, a nollie backside double flip late flip, unless of course you just got it like that. That's one of your tricks that you warm up with, because for one, if you mess up that very first trick, then you're on defense and you're gonna lose control of the game. And two, when you mess up on a trick that early in the game, it's gonna kind of mess up your rhythm throughout the game. You'll probably be thinking about that one trick you missed in the beginning the whole game. So just be sure to start out with tricks that you know you can for sure land. Tip number 3, find their weakness. If you do a heel flip and they mess up super bad and they make it super obvious that they cannot heel flip whatsoever, then just slowly start bringing out all of your heel flip variations that you got. Fakie heel, barrel heel, backside heel. And chances are, if they can't heel flip, then they probably can't do any of those. Which leads me into tip number 4, do not show them your weakness. If they set the trick with a switch heel and you cannot switch heel if your life depended on it, be sure that your attempt at the trick doesn't look something like this. Make sure to still go at that switch heel or whatever the trick may be with a good amount of speed and confidence. This way your opponent might think that's normally a trick that you have that you just messed up on this time. But if you make it obvious that you can't switch heel, then they're gonna start bringing out the nollie heel, nollie back heel, nollie half cab heel, nollie inward heel, and then you pretty much just lost your chance at winning. Tip number 5, the last tip I have for you guys, if you have like a bag of tricks that's weird, like circus tricks, such as like pressure flips, maybe late flips or double flips, and you know for sure that you're gonna do those tricks on your opponent because they can't do them, then make sure you do not do them at the very beginning of the game when your opponent has no letters. Because if the person that you're playing skate sees that you're going that direction, pulling out those tricks, chances are they're gonna start pulling out their bag of weird tricks that you probably won't land. So I would say if you guys are gonna pull out some weird bag of like pressure flips or something, it'd probably just be safer to do it towards the end of the game. And those are all 5 of my tips to help you guys increase your chances to winning a game of skate. Definitely keep some of these in mind for your next match, and let me know in the comments if you guys have any other helpful tips for me and everybody watching this video. And now it's getting dark, so I will see you guys tomorrow, hopefully at a different skate park. So it's a few days later now, the day after the footage that you guys just watched. Me and the homies went to a DIY spot in Simi Valley and I got these clips. All 3 of those ledge tricks I did were actually new tricks for me, first time doing all of them. And then later that same day after the DIY spot, we actually hit Skate Lab for a little bit and I got this clip down the 8. I was actually pretty hyped just because that was my first session at Skate Lab without having to wear a helmet. Skate Lab actually requires that you wear a helmet if you're under 18, and they saw that I was turning 18 in a couple weeks, so they just let me skate without a helmet. And then the day after that, which was yesterday, Thanksgiving, me and the homies actually hit up Ojai Skate Park for a little bit. And the only clip I actually got there was this one. But here's a few clips from the past couple of days of the homie Arthur just killing it as always.
Oh my god. Wow. Wow.
Dude's a fucking robot on a skateboard, and half of that stuff would just be for his story or his Snapchat. And I don't think half that footage even made it to his story. The only 2 clips out of that he posted was the pop shove it, back nose grind, back 180, and the kickflip front nose blend down the ramp. But you guys should definitely go follow Arthur on Instagram and turn on his notifications for his story, because that's where all his bangers go. That dude's just been killing it recently. He went to Tampa Am like last weekend, and out of the hundreds of skaters that were there, he made it to finals and got 12th place, which is fucking insane because that was probably like his first big contest that he's actually been in. So be sure to go show him some love on Instagram. That dude has a bright ass future ahead of him. And that's just about it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Real quick before ending it off, I just wanted to say thank you guys for all the support on my last couple uploads. As you guys have probably noticed, I've been uploading way more on my channel every couple of days or so. And I do plan to keep it that way because I'm having so much fun again with YouTube, and all the motivation has come right back and all the ideas are flowing through my head again. And all you guys' support makes me want to do it way more. Every single like, every single comment that I see just makes me want to keep pushing out videos for you guys. So that's exactly what I'm going to continue to do. So thank you guys all for watching, staying till the end. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.